They called our generation the missing millions. Missing not because we went anywhere. There's nowhere left to go. Nowhere except the OASIS.
I was completely kind of wowed by it. And it was a crazy, conceptually, nutty idea. But an idea that was not too far away from a future reality. And having made Minority Report and having spent so much time trying to imagine what the future could be for all of us in that circumstance, I suddenly saw a future that Ernest Cline, the writer of the book, and Zach Penn, the screenwriter, envisioned. And it wasn't that far away from what I think is going to happen someday. And that's what got me very interested in pursuing it.
A whole virtual universe.
Wade and Parzival are two very different people, and Parzival is everything that Wade is not in the real world. And so when we meet Wade, he's kind of this skittish guy who's quite introverted and closed off, and the OASIS, this game he logs into, is where he expresses himself.
People come to the OASIS for all the things they can do, but they stay because of all the things they can be.
When James Halliday dies, he leaves a treasure hunt, really. He leaves a clue, which leads to the first key. And it's all centered around 80s pop culture, which is the decade he grew up and became obsessed about and loved. And once you find the first key, it leads you to the riddle for the second key, and it goes to the third key, and then you find the egg, and the egg in the center is holds the key to the OASIS.
The first person to find the egg will inherit $500 billion and total control of the OASIS itself.
You can only learn about mocap by doing it. You can watch video, and we all did, like myself, Tye, Olivia, we have to watch as much video of it as possible, but until you're in it and doing it, it really just takes a beat to really get the hang of it and to understand it and to embrace it.
Who is this Parzival, and how the hell is he winning?
Find him.
His ability to speak to where we are now in terms of what's potentially going on with the planet and what is going on within society, the degree to which we're immersing ourselves in abstracted fantasy versus a kind of a more constructive fantasy, if you like. And just the sheer referencing of all the great things of the last, 30, 40 years.
Are you willing to fight?
Help us save the OASIS.
Wade Watts, our hero, is so enamored of Halliday. He wants to become so much like Halliday. He also is steeped in the 1980s. So it's a real throwback to an era that I was very involved in making movies.